Oh. I think I have to turn up my volume.
Hey, Peyton. I'll mute one of our mics so it won't pick up the. Hey, Charlene. Let's see what this looks like.
You want me to put it on mine?
Oh, doesn't matter.
I'm at 100%.
Okay. So,
Bad so far.
hi guys.
Gotta move this a bit. Have my volume up. There we go.
Don't judge my locks.
Carol?
About
Carol, I forget what you look like.
I followed my instructions. I have my pillow, and my lacrosse ball.
You're 2 steps ahead of us.
Really?
Georgie, you want to do yoga, bud?
Is that a dog? Oh,
Come here.
Doxy.
Did you ask Scott if there was a
Hi,
password?
Georgie. Say hi, George.
I just clicked on the thing you had in there and let me write
We might stick you here.
I think we should give Georgie
No, you get a really good wide angle over there.
somebody for a password.
I do a crossball.
Hey, Scott or Britt,
Yeah.
do you guys have a password for this meeting?
Yeah, I thought it was on here.
It is on here. I don't know why Di can't get in. Is Di on yet?
I don't know.
It's on the Facebook thing.
I never have to enter one.
Is there? I'm like, yeah, we do. No, I'm so bad at this. I just on the spot.
I didn't need one, Mom. If
I didn't need one either this time.
Yeah, I think it's public,
Yeah.
You just click the
Hi,
link.
Carol.
You're open over here, Brett.
but the meeting ID, they said Diane can't get in.
Oh, puppy. Little wiener.
is she clicking on?
Dog.
You may be using the
I
one,
gave the link again. I don't know why she can't get in.
but is she maybe using the link from the?
Calendar, the Google Calendar.
I don't know.
I know.
Pasted the link.
Let me get to the.
Scott, we don't want to see you. We want to see Britt.
I know.
Caroline, you
I
look
see
so
both of you.
Oh my God, there you are.
Wait.
I saw you in the background and was confused.
Is Janine?
There's Di.
Scott, you're.
Aw, hi,
It's
Janine.
big old fat face in the frame. You're welcome, guys.
All right, Di. It says Diane's iPhone on here.
Oh,
So
okay.
George.
If she's in, I just sent the meeting ID to the page.
what's up?
Does she have yoga?
Hi, Celine. Oh, we got 2 mics going here. I gotta
Yeah.
mute myself.
No, mine. But I need to use mine, so you mute your computer. We're smart.
Someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Mike.
How come I can?
Hey, Diane's here.
No, you didn't.
No, but it's only coming through your speakers, not mine. So you can hear me as I talk. It's weird. Which one are you taking there?
Yeah, sorry for the commentary.
We've never done a 2-person setup. This is different.
So I,
Oh, come on. This is like day one at the Brown.
ill prepared here.
Got the birthday girl in the background?
There she is.
Happy birthday, Cindy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you guys.
Okay, Brett, put your laptop on this.
She's
I'll
in
put
a
my
new
laptop over
masters
here.
category.
No, I've been in I've been in this category for a while.
Just seeing her. She's not with him.
Are you going to be playing some fun yoga music
I hear Pin on the other one, yeah.
in the background? Should we put our own yoga music on?
Wait for her to answer.
I don't
Wait
you.
for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I got him.
Someone just took my mat.
Oh.
Georgie, gotta get off my mat.
You good?
You did.
Put your mouth in his phone.
So do you want grid view on yours?
She's
Okay, grid view.
She's very
Big, big. There you go. Okay, where's your camera? Pretty P. Right there. Back up to your spot. Okay. Get back up a little more. There you go.
okay. I got it.
Okay. I think that's good.
Okay.
Can everybody see Brittany clearly? Okay. If the camera angle doesn't work at any time, just let her know.
I don't see her. Where is she? I'm seeing the living room.
God, I don't think you're muted. I don't know if you want to be.
Oh,
Deb,
yes,
I think you're looking at Scott's screen.
I am. Now I got it, I think, now.
I'm muted now. I'm muted in all different ways.
Huh?
Muted. How many
Okay.
times you guys are gonna get to mute me? This is one.
I love it. This day.
Where am I?
Okay, guys. Welcome to yoga, home yoga, hoga. Okay. So this is going to be like primarily our lower half, hips, hamstrings, lots of hip openers. Does everybody have a strap or like some sort of, yeah, thumbs up? Yeah, Heather. That's intense. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna start lying on our back. You guys can mute yourselves if you have any questions or anything at any time. Feel free to just come up and talk to me, shout. I'm gonna put some music on. Let me know if you can hear it. It's on my. Does that sound yucky? You're fine. Good. Okay, so we're gonna start lying on our backs.
Are we done with it?
No, you're fine. I mean, I can demo, but they're not gonna hear. So. Can you hear me over the music?
There's a lot of like feedback. It's like a screeching almost.
I'll mute everybody.
Everyone is muted. Oh no,
That's
Heather's muted. That's it. Is that better with the music further away?
Thumbs ups.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna start lying on our backs. So the feet can come to the mat, knees tented, or legs long, hands down by your side. Let the face melt down, just checking in, maybe tuck the chin a little bit. If the back of the neck is extended. Breathe into the belly here. We're just gonna start to take some nice deep breaths, just checking in. If it helps to put your hand on your heart and one on your stomach. Feeling the chest rise. And the ribs fall. The inhales and exhales. Taking 3 more breaths here. Back. I'm just gonna come closer here. If your knees are tented or your legs are long, start to bring the knees up to the chest, just giving them a rock from left to right. Side to side, back and forth, just massaging the low back into the mat. So we're gonna grab our strap or whatever you have. You guys just wanna pop up and look really quick. This is really hard to explain over Zoom, so bear with me. We're all doing fantastic. So hugging both knees in here. Maybe you take the forehead to the knees. Relaxing the shoulders back down on the mat. Hug that right knee in and let the left leg come long. Pausing here. Roll the ankle. Squeeze the toes. Let the body crack and creak. It's been a long, 3 weeks of being home? We've probably all been sitting majority of the day, cleaning, sitting some more. Open up. So we're gonna, that right leg that's hugged in, we're gonna thread our strap or sheet or blanket or whatever you have, a belt works, putting it on the ball of the toe, the ball of the foot right underneath the toes. And slowly pressing your way up. Oh. Scott struggles with this one. The goal here is to open up through the back of the knee and bring the toes down towards you, not bring the leg close to the chest, right? This isn't the circus. If you have to bend into that knee and pull it down, releasing into the hamstring, do that. If you're out here and that knee is locked out and the toes are facing you, perfect. Breathe into that hamstring. Maybe focus on the toes, focus on something else. So that right hand should be holding the strap. If you have a sheet or t-shirt or anything, it might be easier to hold with both hands. Breathe into the back of the leg. Pull the toes down towards you. How are we doing? Nice job, guys. Nice job, Charlene. Beautiful.
You can right click on videos in video.
I can see everyone. Taking 2 more breaths here. Making sure you have the space first. Let that left arm come long out beside you. Like a counterbalance, and let the right leg, actually take that back. Let the right arm come long as a counterbalance. Sorry, guys. Straps in the left hand, let that right leg fall across, falling over. So you should feel that in the back of that right leg. Come on. Still pressing through the back of that knee, pulling those toes towards you. This does not feel awesome, guys. Just breathe into it. You're all doing amazing. Nice. Remembering your breath here, breathe into that low back. Let that release. How you doing? Breathing?
Nope.
Well, breathe. Taking 2 more breaths here. Coming back through center. This time, right hand takes that strap. Let the left come along. Maybe you hug the knee in real quick here. Check in, point the toes, point and flex. Maybe you bring forehead to knee. Extend the leg back out long. This time, right hand takes the strap. Left hand comes long as a counterbalance out beside, and you let that right leg fall open.
This one's back. Oh.
The left hand needs to come to the left hip, reminding it to ground down. Bring it there. Remember to use your breath. Yoga is about using your breath, pausing and being able to hold the pose, breathing into it, pressing through the back of that knee, pressing the toes toward you, reaching through that right heel. Again, maybe you release that right arm if you're really pulling up towards the armpit. Let it go a little bit. Taking 2 more breaths here. Maybe intentionally fill the belly on the inhale. Release on the exhale. Focusing on something besides that leg. Let the knee bend slightly, coming back to center. Pressing through here one last time. Press through the back of that knee. Maybe you bring the chest up ever so slightly, pulling the toes towards you. Bend into it. Feel the stretch here. Release the back of the head down. Release the strap. Send both legs out long. Arms up, biceps by your ears. Reach, taking a full body stretch here. Reach through the toes, let the belly sink in. And breathe. Hug those knees in, rock it left to right. We're gonna take this to the opposite side. So hug that left leg in, let that right leg come long. Again, same thing, forehead comes to the knee, roll that ankle, curl the toes. Take that strap on the opposite side, so taking it to the left. Again, ball. Ball of the foot right under the toes. It's just helping direct the toes back down towards the body. If it was in the middle, you'd kind of just have a flopping foot. Press that left foot to the ceiling. Left hand has the strap this time. Maybe you take it and bend the knee, relax into it. Inhale, exhale, get long. You don't live where you land. You can move the strap. Again, press into that heel. Press the heel towards the ceiling. Bring the toes toward you. Bend into the knee. Send it out. You don't have to be at a 90-degree angle. 45, 110. Wherever. I'm bad at math. You get it. Breathe here, always coming back to your breath. Maybe you're just inhaling and exhaling, bending and lengthening. Working on this at home by yourselves. Amazing. You watch TV and do this. 2 more breaths here. So same thing we did on the opposite side. This time, right hand takes the strap, left arm comes long as a counterbalance. Let that left leg cross over the right side of the body. Feeling that stretch through the low back here. Feeling it through the side and back of that left leg. Gorgeous.
Oh.
How's it feel, guys? Thumbs up? Yeah?
Feel it. Oh.
Celine, I hope we get a baby cameo. That's why I came here. No, sir.
If you'd like a baby cameo, you can listen to her crying right now.
Oh, perfect. 2 more breaths here, guys. Inhale it back up. Bend into that knee, maybe hug it and release the strap for just a second here. Roll into the toes, send it long one more time. This time left hand takes the strap, or both if you gotta give it a little extra tug here. Let that right arm come on, left leg falls forward. Again, maybe the right hand comes to the right hip to remind it to ground down. Pressing through the heel, pulling the toes towards you. Maybe you release a little bit here. Keeping that right foot flexed too. Don't forget about that other leg. Maybe you squeeze the toes in the right leg to forget about the pain you're feeling in your left leg.
Mhm.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, think about reaching the crown of your head, lengthening your body. Exhale. Release. Bend into that leg, pull it back to center. Reaching up, releasing the strap. Hug that knee in. Maybe hug both knees in. Rock it left to right. Sending both legs out for a full body stretch. Arms come up over the head, biceps by your ears. We're gonna take, it's called crescent moon. So we're gonna take our legs and walk them towards the right corner of your mat. So we're stretching through that left side body. Torso stays where it is. Arms walk over to the left side. It can be shaped like a moon or a banana, whatever you prefer. Take that right hand, grab that left wrist. Just give it a little tug for a little more strength. Really opening up through the armpit, feeling the ribs separate. Inhale, press your belly away. Exhale, sink it down.
I'm not gonna yell that.
It's okay. You don't have to be good. Just stretching. Nobody's looking at you. 2 more breaths here, guys. Nice job. I think this feels so good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Walking it back through center. Take another full body stretch here. Really reach it. Let the belly sink in. Exhale. Oh, you came up because I came up?
Yeah, what do you do?
Taking it over to the opposite side now, guys. Walking the legs over to the left. Corner of your mat. Arms follow. Maybe that left hand reaches for the right wrist. Giving a little extra tug here. Using your inhale and exhale to get long. Fill the belly, press the ribs away, open up through that armpit, get long on the inhale. Maybe you pause at the top of that breath. Exhale, melt down into the mat. One more breath here, walking it back through center. Taking the knees into the chest one last time, rocking it back and forth until you make your way to seated. So massage the low back, massage the upper back, those erectors. Coming to seated. So you can take easy seated. You can let the legs come long if it's not comfortable. Just sit Indian style, if you will, right? If there's a wall by you and this bothers your back, honestly, it does for me sitting in easy seated for a long time. Lean up against the wall. Let the hands come to the knees. Let the gaze come to the floor, where the floor meets the wall. Maybe you let the eyes shut. We're just gonna start to take the head left to right. So left ear comes to the left shoulder. Let that chin drop to chest, feeling the back of that neck open up. We've probably all been either sitting on a computer or our phones. Take that right ear over to the right shoulder. Taking this at your own pace, just half circle back and forth. Pause where you need. Maybe that left side's bugging you. Maybe it just feels good to open up through the back of the neck. If you get to a side and find it needs a little more too, just take the opposite hand and let it fall on the top of the head. Don't pull, don't press, just let it be like that tiny extra weight if you need. Two more here, and then if it feels right, open it all the way up. Let that head fall back. Maybe you pause here and open up through the throat. And you sigh it out really loud because it feels good. And these past few weeks have been so stressful and you're all doing amazing. Oh, sorry guys, that was just me. Taking it back to center, let the arms come out long. Palms face the ceiling. Really engage through the shoulders here. Take them up, take them back, and let them sink down. Inhale, breathe it out. Exhale, press away. We're just coming to half. So inhale, flip the palms, reach it tall. Exhale, press away. Taking this for 8, using those tiny little muscles we never use. Press away. Inhale, flip. Exhale, press. If you want to add a little extra on the exhale, flip those palms, really press away. Yeah. Inhale, flip it up. 2 more here. Exhale, press. So flip those palms. We're just going to let that right arm come behind. You guys know this one. Left hand presses that elbow. Really reach those fingertips down the back. Feel this in your tricep. Let the gaze come to the floor. Let the eyes shut. Just breathe here for a second. If you can walk those fingers down your back just a little tiny bit of hair more, just try. If not, stay where you are. Taking 2 more breaths here. Exhale, the arms come long. Inhale, take it to the opposite side. There's always one side that's way tighter than the other two, at least for me. Using your breath. Maybe you walk the fingertips down. Maybe you press in with that right hand. Inhale, arms come long by your side. We're just going to take it across the body this time. So right arm comes across, left arm holds it. Breathing here for 2. Great job, guys. Can you hear me? Okay. Inhale, let the arms come long. Maybe you open through the chest here. Reach those fingertips. Inhale, take it across the body on the opposite side. 2 more breaths here. Okay. Scott is really having some difficulties over here. Let the hands come down on the knees. We're just going to take seated cat-cow. So inhale, press away, open up through the shoulders, let the neck fall. Exhale, press away. So you're going to I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm going to turn. So press that away for cow. Let it sink in for cat. Taking this for 8 at your own pace. You did. I thought you thought it was hot yoga.
It's not hot yoga.
Inhale, press leg. Exhale, sink.
I shouldn't have made it hard yoga.
3 more. Last one. Coming back to neutral, we're just going to take it around to table. Palms should be directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Looking through the legs, you shouldn't be able to see your feet at all. Let that belly drop, femur bones press to the ceiling, shoulders press away from the ears, crown reaches towards the ceiling. On the inhale, exhale, round it out, tail tuck, shoulders press away. Be intentional on this. Really press here. Maybe you lift the fingertips and just use those palms. Exhale, let that belly drop. Taking this at your own pace, guys. Sorry if I feel like I'm screaming. My tones are
No, you're okay.
Taking 2 more here. Coming back to neutral. We're just gonna inhale, send that right leg back. Let the toes drop and press it back. So we're stretching through that calf, stretching through the back of the leg. You can peek down and see your toes. If you have to walk the hands back a little here, or drop it down to feel that. Just opening up through the back of that knee. No, your foot's down on the ground, guys. Sorry. Toes down on the mat, yeah. So you're pressing through that heel. Stretching through the calf, yes. Sorry if that was not clear. Taking 2 more breaths here. Walking the hands back to neutral. Let that leg meet the left. Inhale, taking it to the opposite side. So send that left leg back. Let the toes drop. Walk the hands back. Press that heel away, stretching into the calf. Charlie's sleeping. 2 more breaths here. Maybe you let the head hang. Take it left to right. Bring the left leg back up to meet the right. Reset with a cat cow. Belly drops, tail tucks. Looking through the legs, you shouldn't be able to see your toes. So we're gonna curl under with the toes. Press it back, down dog. Walk it out here, guys. Let the hips sink left to right. Maybe you come up on the toes on one foot, pressing down the heel on the other. So we're gonna take this for 4, so I'm gonna turn in face so you guys can see me. We're gonna inhale it up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink down, pressing those heels towards the floor. Think about opening up through the backs of the knees. That's where you're gonna get those hamstrings. So inhale up, balls of the feet. Exhale, sink it down. Why don't you walk up your mat a little bit so you can that? Yeah. 2 more. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press those heels down. Think about lifting your toes here. Nope. So you're pressing your heels towards the floor. Lift the toes. You feel that?
Oh, yeah. I can feel it.
Inhale it back up, balls of the feet. Last one. Exhale the heels down. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Breathe here. Nice job, guys. Coming back down to standard down dog. Wherever you are, let the hips drop left to right. Walk it out. We're going to inhale, hover that right hand. Reach it over to grab the left ankle. Left shin, left knee. just reach. If you can't grab it, walk the toes in a little bit. We're just reaching for it. So you should feel this through the back of that left leg. Yeah? Nice job, guys. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, let both hands plant, walk it out. Same thing, coming back to static down dog. So you're holding this position. Again, think about opening up through the backs of the knees. Hover that left hand, reach for that right ankle, shin, knee. Just reaching the fingertips. Perfect. Remember to use your breath here. Press through that right hand. Nice job, guys. Nice. 2 more breaths here. Coming back to down dog, walk it out. Left or right. We're gonna inhale that right leg long. So it comes behind you just a little bit. Exhale, bring it up between the hands. Let the back leg fall, reach the hands up. Nice job. So we're gonna exhale, press away. You're gonna lift the toes of that right leg and sink it back. So you should just be on your fingertips here. You don't wanna sit it all the way back because then you kind of lose the right hamstring. Walking it back here. Maybe the hands are right beside the shins or they're back by your knee. You want to make sure those left toes are curled under, holding you up. Reach those right toes towards you. Press through the heel. Let the hands come down on the mat. Walk them back a little bit. Using your breath here. Can everybody feel this?
Oh, yeah.
It feels terrible, right? Just invite it in. It's okay. Maybe let the head hang. 2 more breaths here. Walking it back up. Slowly uncurl those toes. Sink into that hip. Reach the hands up high. Maybe you clasp the fingers. I know you can't see. Maybe you clasp the fingers together and take a slight back bend. Really reaching into that left hip. Open up. Coming back to neutral. Open it up so hands come wide. Just a little bounce here. Press through. Yep, nice job. So you're taking it over to the right side. Hands are open. Pausing here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, take it over to the left side. Nice job. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Curl into the toes. We're gonna lift it up. So hop that foot in. This is where your blocks come in and your blankets or your pillows. So that right foot should be out in front. Left foot's behind. Still straight. So we're in pyramid. If you have your blocks, put them right beside your right foot. Bring the floor to you, right? So if your back isn't straight here, you want to be flat back. So fingertips, blocks.
Keep my flat back.
Yeah, you want to keep a flat back because you want that.
I can't reach the floor.
You want to activate the
Yeah, I feel it.
next
I
ring.
can't reach the floor.
That's fine. Try to reach. If not, guys, and it's possible, just, I mean, this is a ton of core work. Bringing the floor to you is easier, but reach those hands out in front. Or maybe you take them to the low back. I just don't want you guys to compromise. It's funny because Scott can deadlift like a car, but yoga's really hard for him.
Oh God, I'm dying. So hard.
2 more breaths. Sinking, so bend into that right knee. Let that left foot come behind. So we're coming back to low lunge. Drop the heel, taking it up one last time. Reach through the fingertips. Nice job, guys. Tiny back bend here. Let the hands come down to bracket the foot. So press it up, creating space. I'm just gonna turn this way. So you're in the lunge, creating space. You're in a plank. Lift the toes and try to bring it back to meet that left foot. Press it back, down dog, walk it out here. How do you feel? You sweating?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot.
Inhale, we're gonna walk the hands back to meet the feet. Take a little break here if you have. Hold on, I'm gonna come up. Does everybody have a lacrosse ball? Yeah.
I think Alan's with me.
I
Alan?
can't hear anyone. Yeah. Okay, so we're walking the hands back to meet the feet. If you have a blanket, it makes it a lot easier and takes less pressure off the foot. This is just for a little break here. We're just gonna stand nice and tall, let the hands come down. So this is mountain pose. So where am I? Standing up nice and tall here, tails tucked. We're just gonna roll that foot. So we're gonna roll the ball back and forth. Find that point, that sticky spot on your foot. You just roll it back and forth here.
You know how they do fancy Zoom backgrounds?
Yeah.
Diane looks like she has a fancy Zoom background on, but that's just really where she is.
Palm trees.
Palm trees.
Roll that ball back and forth. Maybe stop on the heel of your foot and just massage it out.
Oh.
Keeping that tail tucked, just for good measure. Standing up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. Where's my music start?
Just switch feet.
Yeah. Well, taking it to the left side, I was gonna say 1 more minute, but we started at 9:39. This time rolling the left foot, standing up nice and tall, pressing into the ball. Maybe you lift and roll, lift and roll. Maybe you plant the ball of your foot and massage back and forth on the heel. I like when I hear something pop, I feel successful. "30 seconds here before we come back down."
I like this ball.
Oh yeah.
The groundwork kills me. Oh.
We're not done. All right, guys, we're moving the ball. Inhale the arms up overhead. So we're gonna clasp the fingertips, reach the arms up, biceps by the ears, squeeze that back body, engage your glutes. Take a slight back bend here. Exhale, swan dive down. Bend into those knees. You do not need to be straight legged. We're gonna bring it all the way down. Inhale it up, flat back. So pressing fingertips into the shins. Flat back, crown reaches. Spine is long. Exhale, forward fold. So we're gonna come to mat width distance or a little wider than hip width. Opposite hands take opposite elbows. We're just gonna sway it out here. Taking it left to right. Nice job. Let that head hang. Feel this through the hamstrings. Release out of that low back. The goal of a forward fold here is to release into the hamstrings. Your legs don't have to be straight to do that, and oftentimes your hamstrings are not engaged if your legs are straight. If you straighten out and then bend into them, you can feel the hamstrings activate. Swing it out, back and forth. Inhale, keep it wide here. Press fingertips into shins. Draw navel to spine, keeping the legs bent. Exhale, forward fold. Here, rock it out one more time. So this is gonna look really weird, but it feels so good, so it's fine. Nobody's judging your home. Nobody's judging when you're in your yoga studio anyways. So we're gonna inhale, leaving the arms where they are. Hands are on opposite elbows. Inhale, slowly roll it all the way up. Release. You can't see me. So you're gonna release, not squatting down when I'm doing. Hold on. So you're gonna take it all the way up. Release the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Sink it all the way down. So you're gonna bring it up. Nice and slow, guys. Intentional. Bend into those knees. Take both elbows. Slowly roll it all the way up. Opening up through the hands. Sink it back down. One. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Two more here. Sink it down. Last one. I know it feels crazy. Coming to the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, send them down by your side. Heel, toe, the feet together. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. I know you all can do this, so bend into those knees, drop the palms, send it back, high plank. You can't see me. Nice job, guys. Press it back down, dog. Haha, sorry, I just want to make everybody say plank for a second. So. Bend into those knees, walk it out here. Same thing, I like to take it left to right. You can bend into the elbows, maybe lift the fingertips a little bit and press into the palms. You don't live where you land, so you can move however you'd like. We're gonna inhale that left leg back. Toes are pointed. Exhale, bring it between the hands, let that back leg drop, taking it all the way up, low lunge, and crescent lunge. So reach it here. Knee should be directly over the ankle. Pressing through, you should feel this through the right hip. Exhale, back down. Hands come down by the foot. We're gonna do the same thing. So walk it back. Curl the toes on that right foot. So that's keeping you elevated. Lift the toes of the left foot. Press through the heel. Feel that through the hamstring. Again, fingertips are tented either beside the knee, beside the ankle, mid-shin, wherever you need to be. How are we doing, guys? Don't forget to breathe. Looking good, Carol.
Oh, getting good on this one.
Breathing here. Maybe you inhale, take it up if you can. Releasing the fingertips. Exhale, sink it back down. Think about opening up through the back of that knee. If your quad is shaking and squeezed right now, let it go. It's okay. We don't live here. Walk it back up. Let the hands bracket that front foot. Uncurl the toes. Reach it up. Maybe hands come together and you take a slight back bend. Bringing it back. So this time we're going to open up the arms to the left side like we did before. So reach it over. Inhale back through center. Reach through the fingertips. Reach your windows, your walls. You know, like a little jump. Take it back through center. Let the hands come down. So we're going to curl into the right toes. Same thing here, coming back up to triangle. So leg presses long, hop it up. Nice, bring the floor to you, use your blocks. Pressing through here. How are we doing? Nice job, guys. Breathe here, maybe let the head fall. And then inhale it up, keeping your flat back. Maybe your hands come to your low back or out long. Maybe you let that right hand drop and the left arm reaches towards the ceiling. Beautiful.
Bring it on.
So we're here. Let the palm drop. Maybe you bring the hands back down. Breathing here for one more breath. Bend into that right knee. Back leg is long. Heels pressing towards the ceiling. So you're almost in like a low lunge half plank. Press through the shoulders. Lift the toes. Bring the left leg back to meet the right. Press it back down. Walk it out. Let the knees come wide. Let the toes come together. So you're coming all the way down to your mat. Press it back for child. Really press into the palms. Sink. Sits bones back to the heels. Let the forehead come to the mat, or your floor, or your carpet, or your blanket, wherever you are. Just be there. Maybe you lift it up and reach the fingertips a little further. Reach through those shoulders, sink it down. We're gonna inhale it up. So coming to fingertips, you guys can see me, the hands should be tented. You're gonna walk the fingers, arms over to the right side of your mat. Release them down and sink into that. So you should feel that stretch through the left shoulder. So you're still in child. Reaching through that left side. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Using your breath here, get long on the inhale, sink down on the exhale. Maybe you need to walk the hands a little further to feel it. Lifting the head, walking back through center again, tenting those fingers. It just helps engage the shoulders. Walk it to the left corner of your mat or a little further. Let the palms come down, sink it down. Stretching into that right shoulder. Both palms should be on the floor. If you want a little extra stretch, place that right palm on top of the left, sink it down. Breathing here. We're coming to the end. You walk it back through center, taking it out one last time. Maybe you reach a little further. Maybe you press into the palms, sending sits bones to heels. We're gonna walk it forward, taking your blanket. Yeah, you guys can see me perfect. So coming to forearms. So this is active frog. So you're coming down and back still with the hips open. We're just gonna take this for 4. So you walking the forearms back, pressing back to child. So the hips are open, reaching. You should really only have to move the forearms like 1 or 2 times. Coming back on the last one, let the legs come together, coming to your belly. Take your blanket if you have one. This one's in here. So this is half frog. So you're gonna lift your right leg 90 degrees. Maybe you lift the blanket a little bit to give you a little extra. You just want that padding there for your knee. Coming to half frog. Let the arms come out long. Let the hip open up, maybe walk that knee out a little bit. Press toward the back of the room with those left toes. Let the right cheek come to the mat. Flexing into that right foot so we're not compromising the knee. So left leg is long, right leg is at 90 degrees.
Sunlight, and you hold me as I breathe.
Can you guys hear me?
It's a summertime, 'cause I'm blowing through the breeze.
Remembering your breath here.
Said I'm haunting.
On every inhale, let that right hip sink a little deeper, a little further into the ground.
Like you want me to.
Taking it back through center, let the palms come directly under the shoulders, pressing that right foot back. We're gonna come to cobra. So we're gonna press through the palms, lifting the belly off the mat, keeping the elbows bent so we don't compromise that low back. Toes are pointed towards the back of the room. And we're gonna slowly exhale down. Inhaling back up like we're rolling back up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, press it up. So it's like you're taking one big inhale at the top. You should feel that ab work from Friday if you did class. Inhale, press it up. 2 more here. Keeping those elbows bent. You don't want the weight to go into your low back. Last one, press it up, get long. Inhale, sink it back down. Take the blanket over to the left side, coming to half frog on your left side. So this time, right leg is long. Left leg is up at 90 degrees. Let the arms come long beside you. Reach fingertips. Get long here. Let that left cheek come to the mat. Using your inhale and exhale. Maybe you walk that knee out a little further. Keeping that foot flexed. Saving our knees. Releasing the back body if you're holding on. Two more breaths here. Again, taking palms directly under the shoulders. Maybe you curl into the toes of the right foot, pressing away, bringing that left leg to meet the right. Windshield wiper the feet back and forth. Taking it from left to right, rolling it open. Let the legs come long. I know you ladies have your nutrition meeting too. It's in my head. Press it up all the way. So we're keeping the legs together. We're almost pressing through table, walking all the way back. Coming to hero, so we're sitting on our heels. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms come together and hands come down to prayer. Thank you guys. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Britt.
Thanks, Brett.
I think you should do that every day, Brett.
Huh?
You should do that every day.
Is Keith just getting out of bed?
Me?
No, Keith. Back there.
He's just getting up.
Tell him he's doing yoga with us next time.
Britt, the camera I got for you.
Heather's picture. Same, Heather, same.
Alan, how was it?
Weird.
Weird. If it makes you feel any better, I was sweating over here.
I don't know.
That was hard, man.
How was it?
Hi, Carol. I
What's
miss you.
your feedback?
Oh no, you did great. I've just never done it before, so I was like, "You're doing what? How? Like what? No, I just don't bend in certain ways right now."
Oh,
so
same, man, same.
That's okay.
it's okay. It's like there's one I think you were like, "Oh, tense your hands and lean back like this." I'm like, my hands are on the floor.
Sometimes she tells me to straighten my legs or like lean back certain ways, and I'm like, this is as far as I can go.
Yeah,
This is all you're getting.
I'm sure there's movement there. I felt cracks in the early stuff. I'm like, oh, that's good. I felt fine enough. But then you kept going, and I was like, yeah, oh.
Oh.
And it takes up a surprising amount of space, apparently. Maybe it's just me doing it wrong. But anyway, it was fun. I'll give it a go. But yeah, I think I learned that I'm stiff as a board. Well done.
Yeah, most of us are. That's okay.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It was good fun. I enjoyed it, actually. So
Awesome.
yeah, it's very well done. Thank you for an interesting Sunday morning.
Right.
Thanks, Alan.
All right.
You're gonna post the link, Britt? The recording? Did you record it?
I probably recorded on mine.
If you did, will you post it so I can do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might actually watch it just to see to get my head around some of those things again. That might be a good idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure I did a lot of them wrong.
Carol, awesome job.
No, you guys were doing great. I hope that you could hear me and that I made sense. It was really hard to do at home.
Zoom yoga.
No, you were
No,
great.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it made sense.
Cool.
You the whole
Yeah.
time. And I could hear you the whole time. It was great.
Caroline, go back to bed.
What? Hey, I did all the yoga.
Yoga makes your hair messy. That's why we all look like we need to go back to bed.
Can anybody hear me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see me or no? Because I
No.
No.
screwed my phone all up. I don't know what the heck's going on. But I was here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It took me a second because it said Susan. I was like, who's Susan?
Susan.
Oh.
All right.
All right,
Have
I'm
a
gonna
good
go
day,
do the
guys.
support your box squad now and mess up all of that nice loose stretching.
Oh, that's okay.
Nice job,
Have
guys.
a good day, guys. Happy birthday.
Have a good day.
Happy birthday, sir.
Bye.
Awesome job.
Bye, guys.
Bye.